Previously on WWE 2K22 MyRise. NXT champion Smooth J is set to take on Johnny Gargano in a no DQ match for the NXT title, and this feud has been set off by Smooth J igniting rumors that him and Candice LeRae were an item at some point. Johnny Gargano has been fuming about this, and he finally gets his hands on Smooth J in this no disqualification match. But the match did not necessarily go as planned for Johnny Gargano. They were both dishing out punishment to each other. But right here, we see Johnny Gargano getting thrown into the table, and then right in front of his wife gets spine busted through a table. Smooth J tried to throw another punch, but Gargano showed lots of heart fighting back. But with just about nothing left, Smooth J threw him into the ring, lifted him up, and was ready to finish him off. And then look what happened next.
Corner. Hold on. It looks like Dakota Kai is trying to remove the opposite turnbuckle pad.
Maybe she's fixing it. Luckily, the referee saw her and will put an end to this cheating immediately. Speaking of cheating, Candice LeRae now getting involved.
Candice LeRae with the jawbreaker.
And Gargano nails the super kick. We have a new NXT champion. Johnny Gargano has done it again.
What a moment after all he's been through.
But it didn't happen without some level of controversy. Gargano's wife, Candice LeRae, now handing him the NXT championship, and that's exactly what she did when she got involved in the match.
Dakota Kai would have done the exact same thing or worse. It doesn't take anything away from Gargano's win.
The former champion from behind.
And Candice gets sent flying off the apron.
She hit pretty hard. And suddenly for Johnny Gargano, jubilation turns to concern for his wife.
We all just hope she's okay.
Maybe we do, but the now former champion looks content to have gotten some form of payback on the first couple of NXT, intentional or not.
I have a feeling this is far from over between these three.
What an absolutely cowardly move by Smooth J, attacking Johnny Gargano and ending up getting Candice LeRae hurt. But that only intensified the feud and led to an absolutely epic last man standing match to finally settle the feud between Gargano and Smooth J. And do you think that Smooth J learned that maybe he went a little bit too far with the Candice LeRae incident? Of course not. He comes out to Johnny Gargano's music just to troll the crowd even more and double down on his heel behavior. Now, Smooth J has had some tough matches so far in NXT, but this match was easily the most physical and brutal match of his career thus far. Johnny Gargano comes out as the NXT champion, and Smooth J started off the match taunting, and it ended up backfiring on him a couple times. Here's one where he gets put in Gargano's finishing submission, and we see what kind of heart that Smooth J has. This is a last man standing match, so it doesn't matter if he taps out, but it was clear that he was not trying to tap out to Johnny Gargano and give Gargano any type of moral victory in this match. This time, he was able to kick out with a big knee and a punch. At this point, Johnny Gargano was firmly in control of the match. He even got Smooth J caught up in his finishing submission, but this time, Smooth J had a lot more damage to his body. He must have been in excruciating pain at this point. He could have just tapped out, and that would have forced Gargano to release the hold and give Smooth J some much-needed relief. But Smooth J just could not fathom tapping out to Johnny Gargano, so he fought it as hard as he could until it was too much, and he finally had to tap out, and he lay lifeless in the ring with nothing left. Fast forward to Gargano Irish whipping Smooth J into the corner, Smooth J with the nice counter, and then Smooth J with the eye rake and the classic low blow. With Gargano down and out, surely feeling that horrible pain in his stomach that only men can understand, Smooth J went for the weapons. He grabbed a chair out and started just bending that chair over Gargano's head and body. He dragged him to the outside, picked him up into a military press, and slammed him onto the floor. That could have been a 10 count as is, but Smooth J wanted the final exclamation point on this feud. He picked up Gargano in a suplex and dropped him on his head and through the announce table. Gargano was absolutely knocked out at this point, and Smooth J was being disrespectful as ever. But what's important is that Smooth J got his NXT championship back, and he's back in charge of NXT.
A night and title change we will all remember for a very long time.
Not sure if you've heard, but there's a superstar shakeup approaching.
How do you think that's going to turn out for me?
Since you're a main eventer here on NXT, I'll leave that up to you. You can be protected from switching brands, or you can be eligible. It's your call.
Anything else I should know?
There's a stipulation saying that any champions who go to another brand will be forced to vacate their titles. That pretty much covers it.
I think a potential change of scenery sounds good. Put me in the shakeup.
And with that decision, Smooth J was entered into the Superstar Shakeup, and he ended up getting picked up by SmackDown. Welcome SmackDown's newest star, Smooth J. Now, due to the nature of the shakeup, Smooth J has to vacate his NXT title, but he's given us a quote saying, "I don't give a damn, I'm in the big leagues now." It looks like SmackDown's general manager, Adam Pearce, is wanting to speak with Smooth J in his office. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey, did you hear about Jimmy Uso's injury?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with me?
Now his wife Naomi needs a new partner in the Mixed Match Challenge tournament. As a reminder, the winners get to be co-GMs of SmackDown for one night. So are you interested in taking his place?
As much as
Fair enough. Hey, did you hear about Jimmy Uso?
Yeah,
Now his wife.
GM for the night? Yeah, I'm in.
All right, I'll make it official. And you should probably go talk to your new partner when you get a chance.
And with that news, Smooth J went backstage to find his new partner, Naomi. Now, this was a great opportunity for Smooth J just coming into SmackDown to get himself inserted into a feud, but you have to know it's playing in the back of Smooth J's mind that this is once again a situation where he's being inserted into a situation with another wrestler's wife. Let's hope that this time it doesn't go down the same path as Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae did. If Naomi and Smooth J can come up with the win in this mixed tag team tournament, there's a whole lot on the line. They get to be general manager for the night, which means they can book any match that they would like. You have to think that Smooth J's thinking about that world championship. Let's cut to social media, where Smooth J is being talked to by Jimmy Uso with some mild threats to make sure that he treats Naomi right in this tournament. We'll have to see what Smooth J does. And why on earth is Smooth J wearing a mask? Let's take you now to the Mixed Match Challenge with Smooth J and Naomi making their entrance. Smooth J always has something interesting on his crop tops. It looks like this time it says, "You don't deserve it." Who knows what that means? And also, who knows why he's wearing a Lucha Libre mask? But knowing Smooth J, he's probably just desperate for attention again. It's a historic moment, the debut of Smooth J on SmackDown, and he is going to be going up against Miz and Maryse. We'll have to see if Smooth J has an incredible debut or if it all goes up in flames just as fast as his career began. Smooth J and The Miz are going to start this match off. Smooth J's debut on SmackDown. Let's see how he performs. And for those of you that are unsure, in a mixed gender tag match, the men fight the men and the women fight the women. So Smooth J is going to have to do his best not to pull what he did on Candice LeRae and try not to physically assault any more women in WWE. The Miz is looking good so far. A nice combination move on Smooth J. I still don't understand why he's wearing this lucha mask, but maybe we'll find out someday. Looks like The Miz is going to try to rip it off right here. And Naomi comes in for the rescue. She's having none of that. Looks like Smooth J and Naomi are a good team so far. The big question is Smooth J going to trust Naomi as his partner, or is he just going to try to do this all himself? Time will have to tell. Miz with some creative offense. Looks like Miz is in the driver's seat so far. Plants Smooth J on the mats. Lifts up Smooth J. What is he thinking here? And Smooth J with the nice counter. And the spine buster plants the Miz into the ground. And Smooth J is either showing off his body to the fans or maybe even Naomi. We know what happened with Candice LeRae, however. Smooth J with the super kick into the German suplex. Just plants Miz into the ground. Miz hasn't moved at all. Now he's starting to show a little bit of life as Smooth J's kicking him. Smooth J with a big right hand followed by another kick to the gut. Brainbuster by Smooth J. He has totally flipped the script on the Miz here, and he's coming back with a fury. Big slap to the chest. Looks like the $1 Million Dream, but no. He plants Miz into the ground. Smooth J has got this group right back into this match. Is it the $1 Million Dream? It is. And Maryse comes to the rescue, shortly followed by Naomi taking her right out. Smooth J is going right back for the $1 Million Dream, this time right in front of Maryse's face. What is Miz going to do? Miz taps out. Smooth J and Naomi win their debut match as a team and Smooth J's debut match on SmackDown. They're moving on to the next round.
J and Naomi. And teamwork makes the dream work in this tag team victory. They say when you know, you know.
Let's take a look at social media after the match. Smooth J asking Naomi how he did. Naomi saying it was good enough, but they need to focus on J Paragon and Jossie in the next round. Smooth J saying we had some chemistry, and Jimmy Uso chiming in as well. Naomi and Smooth J did have some undeniable chemistry. Naomi even saved Smooth J when The Miz tried to take his mask off. Don't forget that. And here they come heading to the ring. Smooth J and Naomi for their second round matchup. Was it beginner's luck? Or is this duo going to make some noise in this tournament? And here comes their opponents. First we have Paragon J. Pierce, a.k.a. Baron Blade 2.0. His partner, Jossie Jane. These generic created characters that WWE puts into their career mode games, not into it at all. Smooth J, Paragon J. Pierce are going to start off this match. Smooth J, like always, is looking to start quick, but Paragon J. Pierce, quick to counter him. All that time in the Performance Center together. I would imagine they know each other's moves pretty well by now. And Paragon J. Pierce with a cheap shot on Smooth J. Something that Smooth J is definitely not afraid of returning the favor at some point in this match. We got two men that are not afraid to break the rules to get what they want in this match. And Naomi with another save. But Paragon J. Pierce storms forward. Paragon J. Pierce is getting the better of Smooth J at this point. Smooth J drops him with a big elbow. And he's going to bounce off the ropes with a right haymaker to Paragon J. Pierce, dropping him to the floor. Smooth J with a high kick. A big uppercut. Another big uppercut. And a super kick into the German suplex. Is Smooth J going to go for the pin? He is. And Jossie Jane ends up breaking up the count. Fast forward to Jossie Jane putting a bit of a beating on Naomi at this point. Naomi with the comeback, though. This is amongst her first in-ring action, and she's quick to get Smooth J back into the match. Paragon J. Pierce is trying to drag Smooth J to his corner. Smart tag team wrestling. Smooth J with the counter. Eye rake. And the low blow on Paragon J. Pierce. The tide may be turning here. What's Smooth J gonna do? He's gonna lock in the $1 Million Dream. Is Paragon J. Pierce gonna quit? Oh, the ropes save Paragon J. Pierce. And Paragon J. Pierce plants Smooth J to the mat. And he's using the same finisher as Johnny Gargano, but Smooth J with a nice rope break. Smooth J dumps Paragon J Pierce on his head. Picks him up. What does he have in mind here? Goes for a nice kick. And Paragon J Pierce just won't go away in this match. And it looks like he's going to set him up. He is. His finishing submission. Is Smooth J going to tap? And Naomi with the save once again, showing great teamwork. Fast forward to Jossie Jane and Naomi wrestling once again. Jossie Jane is firmly in control, just like she was earlier in the match. Just stomping on Naomi's hand. Brutal offense. Naomi with the counter. And then she Irish whips Jossie Jane into the corner. And tags in Smooth J. And look at this teamwork. Who's to say that these two don't have any chemistry? DDT. And what does Smooth J have in mind here? A big right hand. Another right. Tried one too many right hands, and Paragon J Pierce with the counter. And Smooth J quickly turns it back into the $1 Million Dream. Is Paragon J Pierce going to quit? And he does. And once again, Smooth J makes sure that his opponent is facing his partner while he locks in the $1 Million Dream. And Naomi and Smooth J are advancing to the next round. These two could really be a great team after all. Let's check social media after that great performance. Looks like Naomi has changed her tone quite a bit with Smooth J. They're seeming to be gelling as a team and getting along. Maybe getting along a little bit too well. And Asuka's saying what we're all thinking. We know what happened with Smooth J and Candice, and we know he's one of the sexiest superstars that we've ever seen. There could be some trouble looming. Against the odds, Smooth J and Naomi have made it all the way to the finals of this tournament. If they win, they get to be GM for the night, which could mean world championship opportunities for both superstars. Here they come now. Smooth J and Naomi started off as strangers, and with each passing match, they become more and more of a team. Let's see who they're going to be against. Smooth J is going to have his work cut out for him tonight as he takes on Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura had one of the best debut matches that I have ever seen at NXT TakeOver Dallas, taking on Sami Zayn. He will need a performance like that to get past Smooth J and Naomi tonight. His partner needs no introduction. One of the longest reigning champions in NXT history, Asuka. Smooth J is going to be starting off the match, taking on Shinsuke Nakamura, and we already know that the stakes are huge in this match. Smooth J tries to start quick. It seems like some of these superstars are starting to catch on to that. Instantly goes for the Irish whip. And with a drop kick, he sends Shinsuke Nakamura to the floor. Fast forward, Shinsuke Nakamura looks firmly in control. A huge exploder suplex on Smooth J, but Smooth J pops right up. And with that extensive MMA experience, Shinsuke Nakamura is just destroying Smooth J with kicks. And here comes the final kick to the head to drop Smooth J. Shinsuke Nakamura walks over and mercifully tags in Asuka, giving Smooth J a break. Here comes Naomi. Oh, she takes the ref out. Was that an accident or not? Naomi with the counter. And where is Naomi going? Was she trying to go under the ring to find a weapon or not? Has Smooth J impacted her that much? Naomi with a running front flip and takes Asuka out. Irish whip into the corner. And she tags in Smooth J. Let's see if they can have some magic like last time with the teamwork. And here they go again. They're lining up for the DDT and planting Nakamura and Asuka. What does Smooth J have planned here? A big forearm, and we know he likes to bounce off the ropes and throw that big haymaker to follow that. Nakamura looks like he's reeling. Low blow by Smooth J. He's going for the pin. He's using the ropes. 1. And Smooth J gets the victory for himself and Naomi by low blowing Nakamura and using the ropes to get the 3 count. I wonder how Naomi feels about that. But seeing as Naomi took out the referee and almost looked like she was going to grab a kendo stick, maybe Smooth J is influencing her a little bit. They look like they're pretty happy with each other right now. Let's go check out social media. Looks like Jimmy Uso is congratulating his wife and saying that he wishes he could have been in the final, but who knows if they would have won together. It is true that Smooth J finished all 3 of those matches. Naomi and Smooth J have met up backstage. Let's see what they have to say.
We did it!
Well, technically, I did it.
Seriously?
Relax, I'm kidding. We did this as a team.
Yeah, we may have been a last-minute thrown-together pairing, but it worked out okay.
So as GM of SmackDown, I know I'm gonna give myself a Universal title match against Roman Reigns. But what are you gonna do? Have a glow-in-the-dark match or something?
Funny, no. I'm going to get my SmackDown Women's title back. It's been too long since I've held gold, so thanks for helping me make it possible. And good luck against Roman. He's family, but I won't be mad if you're able to beat him.
So this is it then, huh?
Nah, I'll be seeing you around. Thanks again. I'm gonna go call Jimmy.